Hi, I'm Christian with Cornerstone Equipment. Wanted to showcase kind of what we've been up to here lately. Right next to me is a New Holland C345 Midnight Edition. It's something we do exclusively here at Cornerstone Equipment. We order them black. We put some custom decals on and add some tint. As far as the decals go, we can also add some different colors in to tailor to your business. We can add your company logo on here, etc. But aesthetics aside, it is a good looking machine. But what makes the New Holland track loader stand out against other brands? One of the big things on the New Hollands is their super boom. They have a patent on this technology here. As you can see, this has a curved boom on it instead of having two big towers in the back. So the visibility in this machine is insane. You can see a lot around you. As far as lift wise, you can almost lift 11 foot, so you could easily load a triaxle. As far as the lifting goes, it is a vertical lift machine. It starts down at the bottom and it goes straight up, and once it hits the top, it pushes out. So you can load a triaxle, no issue there. And then I'll take you kind of around the back and show you too. We'll do a little bit of a walk around just so you can see around the whole machine. All the machines are pretty much standard with a backup camera as long as they have the display. And another thing about New Holland is they have one of the widest cabs in production, so you got plenty of room in the cab. Now, as far as the back goes, you got this top hatch opens up, and here's all the insides here. You got all your checks and fills and filters, all really easy to get to. You have a battery disconnect to shut the machine off. You're going to have it sit for a while, or if you're just trying to keep people from hopping in your machine and you want to, so they can't turn it on, which when you turn that battery disconnect off, you can also put a padlock in here if you want for security reasons. But in the screen, I'll show you, you can add a security code too, so they can't crank the engine without that code. But I'm going to take you inside the machine, and I want to show you a little bit on the inside because it is pretty cool how they got it all set up. So give me just a second, I'll be right with you. All right, so we're in the cab of a New Holland C345. This one I'm in comes standard with a heated and air ride seat, so it's good for snow. Keep you warm there. The AC on this thing is insane. And at first look here, you see all of your controls are literally going to be right in front of you on the left and right side panels. There's nothing hidden except some safety things like your hydraulic arm release. And then you also have a boom lock on this side. You put your arms up, you can lock it from inside the cab so you can safely get out when you're working on it with the arms up. Now, I wanted to touch on this screen. I like it with my backup camera, stays always on. It's a big screen. It's an 8-inch LCD screen. This right here, where it says Easy EH, it looks like cell phone bars. You can customize this, and it pretty much speeds up or slows down the movement on your hydraulics. So if you like your arms moving super quick, you put it on this setting. If you're doing something where you need to be a little slower, there you go. I know a lot of my Multra guys, they like to use the second option or the first, depending on what they're in. But you get all your gauges and stuff in here. It is not touchscreen. That is a common misconception. All these buttons is what controls everything. But you can go in, and then you can get a lot of your diagnostic information. It tells you how much you're using. You can do several trips. There is a manual just on this screen. I'll probably make it in another video on diving deep into it. But you can track a lot of things on here, and you can also enter in a code to lock up your machine. And you can also make codes for other operators too. So if you have other guys in the machines, you want to make a code just suited just for that person, you can do that, where it only allows them to just start the machine. They can't go in and change any settings or anything like that. It does come standard with a radio, Bluetooth radio. Works pretty well for a skid steer. You have this is to unlock your hydraulic quick connect. Most of all of our machines that we order have hydraulic quick connect on them for your attachments. You can add a beacon light. And one thing I do want to touch on this beacon light, the New Holland makes one that mounts on the cab, and it pretty much covers the top of the cab, and you can add more lights to it, and you can almost have a 360 light set up there, and then it just plugs right in, and you can connect it with that switch. You have creep mode. This is your high flow, high pressure, and then this is your ride control. What your ride control is when you're running a machine with an attachment, and let's say you got distance to travel, and let's say it's heavy, what it does is kind of cushion that attachment as you're driving. So when you're bouncing up and down, you're not getting real hard jolts. It kind of floats with the machine. And then you got your AC and your window controls, of course. But I want to show you the visibility in this machine, because it is pretty dang good compared to a lot of other brands. You can see pretty much all the way around you, and then paired with that backup cam, it is just a wonderful match there. But that's pretty much a cab. I'll take you back outside and we'll hit on a couple more things. Another thing I want to touch on before we wrap up this video is this machine is very popular hooked up with a mulcher. We've sold a lot of those setups. You can get a 61-inch New Holland mulcher, which is manufactured by Fecon. All it is a bull hog, a Fecon bull hog, 61-inch cut. Very popular. You get a discount on the mulcher when you buy it with a machine. So we've sold several of those setups. They're wonderful. We don't have any issues with overheating. You don't have to have a big cooler on top. All the technology in here will keep it cool. I can assure you that we haven't had one issue ever on as far as overheating goes, unless there's a leak somewhere. But again, thank you for tuning in. My name's Christian. You can give us a call at 859-359-0148 or visit us on our website at kycornerstone.com. Thanks again for tuning in.